Pete, all good things must come to an end. Take us through your journey in athletics through Venice High School and what it's been like.
Um, I came here in 1991, started as a football coach, coached baseball, started working the clock for wrestling and basketball programs, became the business manager for the athletic program, went on to be assistant athletic director, and then here I am as athletic director.
2023, talk a little bit about this year and why it's so special and a milestone year for your career.
Um, every year is special. This is just a great school, a great community. We're a family, so it's just looking. I'm just going forward like it would a regular year, and I'm going to enjoy every part of it because you don't get another chance to rewind.
You've decided to move forward and move on, but take us through your thought process.
Well, I've been here going on 34 years, so I'm in the retirement system. It's been a long journey, 14 years as AD, and I just feel that it's time to give somebody else a shot at having all the fun that comes with the job. So we got Larry Shannon that's in the wings right now, ready to take over, and he'll do a great job. And next year at this time, you guys will be saying, Pete who?
Now, over the years, we've worked through different adversity periods. The storm last year, you were able to help get the stadium back up and running because you had some football games. Talk a little bit about just some of the different episodes.
Well, when a disaster hits and people are having problems, it just seems that to get their mind off of the hurricane, not having electricity, the storm, we all felt like, hey, we've got to get this up and running for the community so they can come out for 3 hours and forget about their problems and enjoy the game. And that's why it was important. We wanted to give back to this community that's given us so much. So we really worked hard at getting that stadium rebuilt and getting the team back out on the field.
Venice High School, known as a premier school in terms of education and student athletes. There's a parade of players who have went on and they're part of the Venice Pantheon. But just talk a little bit about how special it is. These guys go to Power Fives all the time.
You know, we are very blessed. We have some great athletes that go on to Power Five, but there are some students who don't. There are student athletes who don't go on to big colleges, but come back to our community, become police officers, teachers, get back involved in the community, and that's always been our goal: is to have them go out and come back to our community and give back to our community. And besides the guys going on and in the limelight, there's those student athletes who have gone and came back and gave back to our community, and we're proud of all of them.
The hallway in the gymnasium is a constant reminder of success. All of the state championships, district titles, and so on and so forth. How special is it to walk through that corridor and see all those different championship teams remembered?
It's always great. Success, people love success, but it's a contribution from everybody: the student athletes, the coaches, our teachers who keep our students above the 2-point average, that gets them up to a 3.5. So it's everybody. So that's what makes it special, because it's from the community to the third stringer, to our coaches, to our assistant coaches who don't get their names in the paper. So it's really special that we can recognize everyone.
In closing, are there any final comments as you put a bow on your career and you move forward? What's the thought process?
Just figuring out what I'm going to do. Supposed to retire in October. I may stay a little longer. I've been thinking maybe run for Sarasota County School Board or Venice City Council, or I may give a call up to Craig Damon at the FHSA, see if there's an opening up there. Try to work on my golf game because I really only play like 3 times a week right now, so I need to get out a little more.
Awesome. The football team is good again every year, and they're playing for state titles, state championships. Talk about this year's club, and they just hit the field yesterday, but again, lots of talent.
Yeah, we're very fortunate with the talent. We have some great coaches that have been very successful on their own, who are giving back and guiding these student athletes in the process of winning. And it's not only football. I mean, all our sports here have been very successful. The volleyball is defending their state championship. So it's really nice to go out and, and probably the favorite part of the job is putting that medal around a student athlete's neck and congratulate them for all the hard work they've done.
Peacock, he's a championship coach. To have that gentleman over there with X's and O's, when you think about the coach, what do you think?
I think John probably knows more football than anybody I've met. He picks the minds of college coaches. College coaches pick his mind. I've sat in where coaches came down for recruiting and they talk with John about what he's doing. Very knowledgeable. Discipline-wise also, John, they toe the line, and you have to have discipline to be successful. And I think that's one of John's strengths, that he instills discipline in these student athletes who, like I said, they go back out in the community and they have discipline, and people hire them and they become successful.
Charles Luster, CL3 as it were, he has a lot of talent, and he tells me he's taking his talents up to Tallahassee. When you see a young gentleman like this joining this family, what do you see in this student athlete?
You see a great young man who wants to be part of a community that wins and has a lot of fun here, and I'm glad he's going to Florida State. Mike Norvell and myself are friends, so I'm glad to see that for Mike and Seminole. So it's a great thing, and we welcome to have him there.
When you think about your days here at Venice, give us a couple of those special memories that you think about. I know there are a ton of memories, but take us into a couple special times.
Oh gosh, I being at Camping World, winning a state championship in football, down in Fort Myers, baseball, winning a state championship, being up with volleyball. I mean, there's not just one special memory. It's just a collage of things. I mean, you can't pick one because you say, "Oh, that was great," and then next year something else happens, and that's great. So we just have I've had a lot of great memories that I'm very fortunate that driving over these little bridges here, I'm able to have those.
So you'll still be in the area. People will still be able to see you and talk with you. You'll still be in the community.
I'll be in the community. I don't know if people want to talk to me, but yeah, I'm going. This is home. I raised my children here, and so yeah, this is home, and that's why I like, maybe I'll get into some politics so I can give back. Maybe I'll just hit the golf course. But yeah, I welcome that. That's one thing I'm going to miss, is being at the games and people coming up and talking sports and saying hi. I mean, the Venice community is a family. Like, I'll be at a restaurant or in the grocery store, and people come up and just talk to you like they're your cousin or something. It's just a very unique community.
Will you come to the games anymore?
I don't know. I always say when I retire, I'm never coming over one of those little bridges again. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to get through this year to have a successful year this year with our athletes and our coaches. So hopefully this will be an awesome year for us.
So you'll walk away in May?
I got a year from October. I have to come back till October, but I may, if they need my help and they ask me to come back and just assist one more year. But next year, October right now is definitely, it'll be it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.